So, ever since I was maybe 12 years old, I kind of just found out that it was harder for other people to understand and to know who I am. And I think it's mainly because I have a hard time expressing myself with words. So I constantly practice, as you can see. And I keep getting misunderstood by people. And especially in recent years, I got really tired of it because I was tired of not being able to express the meaning I want to express. And I hate, whenever I receive this a lot from adults, right? A lot of adults, mainly therapists or counselors, they say my body language just sometimes connotes a different meaning than what I'm actually trying to give. I'm happy, and then for some reason they tell me they tell me, we wouldn't know that you were happy because of your body language. You look like you are really, really sad, and we think that something's terribly wrong. I don't really blame them for that, but it's kind of frustrating. And after many times of being misunderstood, and I know that not everyone can relate to this, perhaps many others can, but also I just came to this realization that actually it's okay, because after many misunderstandings and many people thinking I may be a bad person or a scaredy cat for not getting not getting out of my comfort zone because I find some things harder than other people. After everything, I have no regrets, because when I look back, I really tried my best and gave it my all. When I was little, when I am here now, I've tried my best at any age to communicate what I mean. So I have no regrets. I've tried my best to get people to know me, even when they've bashed me down for this incorrect perception of me. And I don't blame them at all. I don't blame them at all, because I know that I can be someone who is really hard to understand. But yeah, I think that this is something I have came to peace with after so many years. I can finally consolidate it in my head enough that I can translate it into words and, express it. think that being able to just say that it's okay to not blame myself when other people see me as the person that I am not. Like, it's okay, like, to not blame myself, even though sometimes I try to say something and somehow when the words come together, they apparently mean the opposite thing for that person. Even if that happens, I have no regrets because I really gave it my all to make these people understand. And I guess, and also, I don't regret trying to get these people to know me, the real me, even if it, like, didn't work. I still don't have regrets even if I failed. Because I genuinely really loved these people. And by greeting them and trying to tell them, this is who I am. Will you get along, be friends with the real me? Like, I don't think that this is a loss to me, or not, because I really love these people who misunderstood me. And I'm not saying that I must keep these people in my life. I do not. I know it's out of my control if people misunderstand me or say that I am a bad person or anything. Because I know my intentions are good. I also think that sometimes when I mean to like a lot of the times when I mean to express that I think that like you're a good person, but at the same time I also need to explain my side of the story. People take it as in a way that I am saying that they are a bad person. So now they think that I am a bad person. And I still have no regrets because I've already tried my best. I would, and yeah, I know that this may be a bit like unrelated, but a lot of the people would say in this world only men bottle up their emotions,
But I think this is not true. I've known women that actually bottle up their emotions, and I'm one of them. And also, even if you don't bottle up your emotions, it doesn't mean that when you want to express them, you can express them like at will, and that people would understand. I would like to thank people who have been here to hear what I have to say, even though understanding someone like me is really hard because I can't express myself. I recently just started to be better at talking. It's a life skill, so I'm practicing. And I think that it's great to have some people other than myself who believe in me, even though I know that if I believe in me, that is enough. But it's great to, but I appreciate the people who are here to listen during times when there's only me who is here for me. I think that I feel a sense of peace. I know it doesn't really look the case because I'm literally crying this whole entire video, but I feel a sense of peace because I'm finally able to just set myself free and just tell myself that I don't regret anything, even if those people don't understand who I am, because in the past I know when I was little and when I was growing up and now I try all the time to express myself or to let people understand my points of view, and when things go wrong I explain patiently without hating the person. And because I'm not good at explaining or expressing myself, I make a big mess like everywhere. I make a big mess because people would always take the wrong meaning, and I never intended to harm them. I never intended to harm. I never. But also, I feel like it's a little bit of a dilemma because I know that I may have harmed them because they become sad because of their misunderstandings of me due to my lack of skill of expressing myself or communicating what I want to communicate. So they become sad. So in a way, it's my fault, but it also is not, because I've also tried my best, and I never hated these people. I never hated these people because I really love them, and yeah. So I really love them, and I guess the peace that I wanted to instill with like these past friends or potential people that I want to be friends with, like for example, but they just do the false impression of me. I wanted to be friends with them, but I couldn't, or these people that I have a conflict with, and I couldn't bring the peace because I made a mess when trying to express myself, even if I didn't use rude ways or if I hated them. I never hated them. The peace that I tried to give into our relationship, whatever, I can't give it there. So I'm going to give it to myself, because I know that I've tried my best. Even now I feel, I would like to say I'm proud of myself, but also I'm not trying to be prideful. Like, I'm proud of myself, but not in an arrogant way, because this problem, this many encounters, or this, I don't know how to describe, like, I have been experiencing it since forever, but either I have not been able to like form it in my brain so that it is clear enough for me to know what's actually happening, or I wasn't really able to say it in words. I actually feel so it's just a bundle of emotions and thoughts that don't have words. And I finally today I am able to say everything I want to say in words. So I'm proud of myself, and once again, I don't have any regrets, even if I am slower, even if other people misunderstand. I have found peace because I've tried my best, so I don't need to beat myself up for anything. I guess why I'm more emotional is because this has been a really long term thing. And I'm only able to say this today, so it's a big step. It's like going to the moon for me. Sometimes I hate that some things are like going to the moon for me, whilst it is just everyday life. Doing the most easiest tasks for other people. But I guess we are all different because we are different pieces of the jigsaw puzzle to make a full picture. I feel peaceful and grateful to be able to say to myself that I don't have regrets for trying my hardest to communicate my feelings, my thoughts, anything that I want to communicate. I still try, and I have no regrets. Even if people and I don't have any regrets when people don't know who I am, because I've already tried my hardest to express who I am, to let them know I tried different ways. I've tried different gestures, different ways, and the people who get it, get it. The people who don't, don't. And the people who don't get it are not always the people who are the people that we hate, or sometimes the people that don't get it are actually the people we love. And that's okay.